The acrimony, shouts, exchange of fistfights as publicly displayed by the MPs captured both local and international headlines. Speaker Justin Muturi, amid the acrimony, presided over a divided House to pass the Security Laws Amendment Bill. Though President Uhuru Kenyatta assented to the bill yesterday, making it law, the manner in which the House business was conducted on Thursday the 18th has pundits saying the Speaker could have superintended on an illegality. Political analysts Jared Okello and Job Ndege say that the two coalitions would have built consensus, but the possibilities of such were hijacked by political interests, with both coalitions adopting hardline positions.
CORD coalition convened a press conference also castigating the steps undertaken by the president. So it has boiled down to politics and not a judicial process. And of course, I want to believe that those who will go to court, be it court, be it the civil society, be it journalists or the media fraternity, whoever will go to court has a very high chance of success with that matter.
You know, the bill took a political angle. It took Jubilee versus CORD supremacy fights, which shouldn't be the case, because security is an issue which affects everyone. And at one point, the president was very magnanimous. He said that he welcomes views from everyone. But apparently, politics took the better of his statements, and Jubilee and CORD, despite attempts by a few parliamentarians on the eve of Thursday to strike some consensus, people just all went out and said this is Jubilee versus CORD.
Okello says an eventuality where CORD would successfully challenge the laws would leave the Jubilee coalition exposed and would badly embarrass the head of state. But if the case goes the other way, Jubilee would have great clout in the 2017 general elections and would also set a precedent where the coalition, best known for its tyranny of numbers, would pass bills and other pieces of legislation in almost an unfettered manner.
Once the laws are turned around by the court of law, then it will be a big embarrassment to the president of this country and his Jubilee adherents. And that would therefore attract great celebration from the part of CORD. And CORD has now taken that view to be representing the wishes of Kenyans, regardless of your political affiliation. And that would therefore be a very big plus politically on the side of CORD. But again, you know, our courts are our courts. You never know. They would say that that was under the purview of the National Assembly, and therefore they did what is within their rights, and the laws stand. If the High Court judge would do that, then I can assure you, without a shred of a doubt, that the matter will go to the Court of Appeal.
It will be so good for Jubilee, because one, they will have carried out what is called a political victory, number one, because they'll say, despite the unpopularity of the law, they stand for the right thing. They stand on the right side of the Constitution. If the court actually interprets that it was legal and it was constitutional, there's nothing you can say.
The announcement by the anti-graft body that it would investigate MPs involved in physical fights and assault, and if found culpable lead to the loss of their seats, has not only the political class up in arms against the anti-graft body, but also legal experts who are accusing EACC of failing to do enough to tame corruption and instead engaging in what they termed as a wild goose chase.
They are supposed to be the custodian of Chapter 6 of the Constitution. You know, there's the Economic and Anti-Corruption Crimes Act, which is really under their domain. But they have done nothing. Yeah? There are a lot of serious issues that Kenyans are looking for. Yeah? First of all, where were they when some of these parliamentarians are put? Some of these parliamentarians actually have criminal records. Some of these people have been accused of economic crimes before. Where was EACC?
Supposing they succeed by convincing the courts to strip off those members their offices, then we would say they have started on a good footing. But I see the chances are very slim, because he's not taken cognizance of the fact that parliamentary proceedings are immune to any kind of litigation. And he's conveniently trying to forget this.
The Coalition for Reforms and Democracy, CORD, has already indicated that it will move to the High Court to challenge the new laws, while the Kenya Union of Journalists, KUJ, has already sought the services of Siaya Senator James Orengo to act on their behalf over the matter. Jacob Kioria, Channel 1 Weekend.